China, the world's undisputed infrastructure superpower, is building one of the most ambitious energy projects in history, and it's happening in one of the most extreme places on Earth. The project? A hydropower station on the Yarling-Tsangpo River, deep in the mountains of Tibet, near the disputed border with India. If it's completed, this could become the most powerful hydropower station on Earth, potentially generating 300 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity annually. That's more than the entire UK's electricity production in a year. It's also incredibly expensive. The government has earmarked 100 billion Chinese yuan, and, as with many Chinese mega-projects, the final cost may well surpass the original budget, an engineering project only China would attempt. The Yarling-Tsangpo Canyon is the deepest in the world, even deeper than the Grand Canyon. The river plunges over 2,000 meters in elevation in a relatively short distance, offering an energy potential rarely found anywhere else on Earth. That makes it a dream scenario for hydropower engineers. And a nightmare for everyone else. Landslides occur hundreds of times a year. The site is so remote, the nearest city is days away by truck. Elevation is so high that machinery often underperforms or breaks. Construction crews are building access roads, tunnels, and camps, all before work on the plant itself begins. In short, if China pulls this off, it's not just a victory for clean energy. It's a flex of raw state capacity. Why build it at all? China's power demand is still growing, especially for green electricity. Hydropower remains one of the few options for reliable, large-scale, clean energy, but most of the best sites are already taken. Except one, this stretch of the Yarling-Tsangpo. Unlike Three Gorges Dam, which flooded entire valleys, this project is being pitched as run of the river, meaning it won't require massive reservoirs. It will divert part of the river through a long tunnel to generate power, then return it downstream. That makes it less ecologically disruptive, less risky in terms of downstream water politics, still insanely powerful. If completed, it would help reduce emissions by hundreds of millions of tons over its lifetime and bolster China's grid in the western regions, where development still lags. But what about India? India has long worried about Chinese control of upstream rivers like the Brahmaputra. The two countries already have tensions along their shared border. However, this type of hydropower, no big dam, no reservoir, is less likely to seriously impact water flow. China has also pledged to share hydrological data and notify India of major river projects under a water data agreement. Still, the project clearly has strategic implications, not just environmental ones. The bigger picture, China's infrastructure power. This is just the latest in a long line of jaw-dropping Chinese infrastructure feats. A 40,000-kilometer high-speed rail network. The world's largest airport. A bridge-tunnel combo stretching 55 kilometers. Entire cities powered by solar farms. Critics say projects like this are expensive, risky, and politically motivated. Supporters say they show what a determined state can do. The truth? Probably both. China is pouring 100 billion CNY into one of the most remote regions of the planet to build a power station that, if completed, will outperform entire national grids. For better or worse, this is what ambition looks like at scale.